Okay, cool. So I'm going to talk about contouring now because the highlighting and contouring go hand in hand. So what we were saying earlier as well is if you get a darker foundation stick, you can use that for your contouring. And what I like about the foundation sticks is they're really easy to apply. So this is like, it'll be a really quick job. But personally, I actually, as a makeup artist, I much prefer contouring with powders. It's just something that I find it's easier to work with for me. So it also depends on you. It depends what's easiest for you and what works best for you. So I'm going to actually use the same color that I put into the crease on my eye. I'm going to use that as a contour from my blush palette. And then I'm going to show you how to incorporate a little bit of blush onto the cheek, how to blend it into your contour. So I'm using just an angled brush. You can use any brush for this. Obviously, you'll have like a lot of variety in the 𝗣𝗶𝘂𝘁𝗆 brush set. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of product. It's quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And then I just want to show you the positioning quickly, because this is important, as I mentioned earlier. You do need to make sure you're positioning your contours correctly, because if you're putting it in the incorrect place, you can either drag your face down, so you can actually give your face like a really sort of, I don't know, like a horse shape. You're wanting your cheekbones to be highlighted and lifted. So you need to get the contour in the correct position in order to get that right. So if you're not sure where to, there's two things you can do. These are two tricks. You can either make a fish face, and you can see it actually shows you where your contour needs to be. Or you can take a brush or a pen or a pencil, and what you're going to do is you're going to position it at the start of your ear, and then you're wanting to take it down towards the outer corner of your lips. So you're going to take it across like that, and if you feel on your actual cheekbone, you can feel that there's a hollow here. So that's where it's going to sit. And what we're going to do is just apply almost, you can actually make a line with it first, and then we're going to blend it out. Just get the positioning of it right first. So that's your positioning. Don't take it too far across, because that's also going to give you like quite a weird shape. You're sort of wanting to stop halfway. What you can do now is take, if you've got quite a lot of products on your brush, you can either take a new brush or just take a tissue or a towel and just get rid of any excess product, because if you're adding too much product, you're going to end up having like a dirty contour, and that's not what you want. This is where it can look quite muddy and your face can actually look like dirty. That's not what we're going for. So now with a cleaner brush, you're just going to blend that out. And this really doesn't have to be heavy at all. So your contours need to look quite natural. And I'm just going to blend that out nicely. Same on the other side. So what I'm doing now as well, you can take your contour around your hairline. Yeah. This just also sort of ties everything in together. So what you're doing is actually making a number 3. So if you're also wanting to check, you can do a number 3. So to make sure that you've done your contours in all the right places. And then obviously you want to go down the sides of the nose as well. This just gives you like a really nice little shape. I mean, you're wanting to leave the tip of the nose free for your highlight. So these two sections, the Cupid's bow and the tip of the nose, and the two inner corners of the eyes are the most amazing parts to highlight with the shimmer. So I'm going to show you how to do that now as well. So if you're wanting to check the shape of your brows, generally in this day and age, okay, not so sure about lockdown because you're all struggling, but you shouldn't struggle with the shape of your eyebrows, because there are so many people that are like professionally trained in the shape, like brow mapping and all that sort of thing. But if you're having to do your own brows while we're on lockdown, a quick way to check is to just hold a brush or a pencil on the outer side of your nose. So that's where it should start. So if you're looking straight ahead into a mirror, then your arch should be, if you hold it on the same section but turn your brush, should go just past the side of your eye, so your actual iris. that's where your arch should be. And then the end of your brow. Sometimes ladies, as we get older, we tend to lose brows, unfortunately. And this can sort of happen, especially on the ends. So sometimes it is nice to just double check where your brow should end. You can always extend it a little bit more. But if you hold your brush on the outer corner of your nostril and then lead it up to the outer corner of your eye, that's where your brow should end. I've taken that same lovely brown tone that we spoke about. If you're obviously, like for the darker skin ladies, you can actually mix the two, just so that it's not too harsh. But if black works for you, for your skin tone and for your hair color, then you can incorporate black into it. Doing is just going over my brows quickly. And then if you're wanting to, if you've got a little spoolie, what's nice with the spoolie, or I don't know if that's what it's actually called. I've been doing makeup for 8 years and I still don't know if it's called a spoolie or not, but I call it a spoolie, is to just brush through to give the product, just to get it ready through the brows and to give it a more natural look. And remember ladies, brows, you have to define your brows if you've done a darker look on your eye, because what can happen is you can lose them on your face, and the brows actually frame your entire face, not just your eyes. Let me do highlight quickly. So you can use your finger for this, you can use a brush, whichever is easier for you. I quite like this yellow. It's really stunning. I think that's really, really pretty. So what I'm going to do, I'll actually show you how to use my finger. This is such an important place for your highlight. So your Cupid's bow, basically you're just going to run it along your Cupid's bow like that. And then on your nose, remember we said we leave the little ball of your nose free from contour. So your contour is going to go underneath that ball, and then you're just going to take it up the bridge of the nose. So you can see that's really giving me like a nice glow. And then with your pinky, I like to use pinky because it's a good size, but we're just going to throw a little bit on the inner corner of each eye. Like so.
So pretty.
Pretty. And then with a little, like a little brush, like a little flat brush that you might have used to apply the shimmer on your lids, you take the same color, and then you can either do this with your concealer to carve out your brows, or you can use a shimmer. And this is a really important place to highlight. So you can see that just like finishes the look really nicely.
Makes the eyebrows stand out, like you can see the definition.
This is one of my favorite parts, is on your cheekbone. So what you're doing is almost creating a crescent moon shape. So remember your contour is what the part that is sitting in the hollow of your cheek. The contour, the highlight is on your cheekbone. So all we're doing now is just blending it onto the cheekbone, and you can see it's going to give you a really nice glow if I do that. Nice. And same on the other side. So it's like a crescent moon shape if you're not sure of the shape of it. But yeah, it's just going to sit on your cheekbones like that. And voila! The color that I've chosen is the 23. I love the red, but I just wanted to create that really nice monochromatic look, and this has got more of a brownie tint to it. And then that should finish off our look really beautifully.
Wow, love it.
Stunning, you look beautiful. So and then a lot of times people ask us, how do you apply these lashes? Storm, will you be applying it on yourself at the moment just to show them?
Yes, I'm gonna use the less dramatic. Is that fine, or do you want me to use
that's
the dramatic?
perfect. You can go with the natural ones.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the natural.
Yeah.
If you guys are struggling at all, make sure that you put like quite a decent amount of mascara on, because it does allow your lashes to grip, the magnetic lashes to grip. So what we've done is we've rested the lash, so position it correctly
to be honest, it's entirely up to you, using your fingers, using tweezers, either from the outer corner or from the inner corner. So how does it work? A lot of people don't really understand. What is it sandwiching onto? Well, actually it's sandwiching onto whatever natural lashes you have. So think of a sandwich. You have a big one on the top, and then you have these two mini ones, and one clips on the inner corner and the outer corner. So basically, one on top and your natural lashes, and one at the bottom and goes clip. And then that's how it holds onto it. It's reusable, synthetic fibers, you can clean it, and you can use it quite a few times, about like 10 to 15 times to 30 times. It's entirely up to how you look after your products.
So it's so nice. I love them.
Yay. I love this look.
I just basically finished off. I finished off with the setting powder, just to finish off the look. So yeah, just important to finish your look with the setting powder, just to make sure that you've set everything and all of your hard work in place. I think we're done. You guys are happy?
Yes, I love the look. Can I just take that and put it onto me?
Can that come in a mask as an essential for every day?
We'll send a message to everyone that attended today. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. And well done again, 𝗍𝗲. And
thank you so much, Storm. Thank you, ladies. We hope you have a beautiful Thursday. Yay!
Thank you, ladies. Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye.